We are now going to make our ruffles. Now these ruffles can be attached along the front bodice or along the hemline, but they're constructed in the same manner. I am going to show you how to construct these ruffles on your serger. If this is a technique that you're unfamiliar with, it may just blow your mind. It's pretty cool how easy it is. If you don't have a serger, you can still make the ruffles on your sewing machine in the standard way. Simply extend your stitch length and lower your tension, so 1/4 of an inch away from the free edge. Hold one thread, usually the bobbin thread, and slide the fabric to create the gathers. Evenly distribute them and you'll have the gathers and they will look the same. So I'm going to move over to the serger and show you how to set up your machine to gather on your serger. First, we're going to take a look at the side of the machine. You have here your differential feed, and you want to bring that all the way up to number 2. And then your stitch length here, you want to bring to number 4. On the front of your machine, you have your tension settings. We will only be altering the first 2. You will not change the upper and lower looper, only the needles. And you'll need to play around on scraps of fabric to see what works best for you. Some people move their tension all the way up to a 9. I found that keeping both of mine on a 7 worked best for me. The last thing that you'll need to grab is your ruffling foot. I was not even aware that this was an accessory that came with my machine, but it is. And so you simply remove your standard foot and attach your ruffling foot. I'm not making it look very easy. It's not difficult to attach a new foot. There we go. And you'll want to start off with a long tail. So serge a little bit. Make sure that you have a nice long tail. And now we're simply going to serge along the free edge of the fabric that you wish to gather. Do not remove any of the fabric though. Keep the fabric just to the left of the serger knife, allowing the threads to catch on the fabric. Now you can see that it ruffled beautifully. And the reason that I left such a long tail on both the beginning and the end is that you can distribute the gathers by loosening them, pulling them toward your tail, and distributing them. If they're gathered a bit too much, you can loosen them so that you have it a little bit less gathered. So now we're going to head over to the cutting table and I'm going to show you how to attach this to your bodice or your hemline.